Hi, welcome to Penny Scratchy Creations. Thanks for taking time out every day to hang out, chit chat, craft, and create with me. Today is Tuesday, which means it is Tag Tuesday. It is an open collaboration hosted by Turquoise Dream and Cherie, and I'll link her down below. And please be sure to check out the hashtag and see all the wonderful tags that everybody is creating. So this week I decided I'm going to make my tags from my collage blanks, and I posted that video yesterday, I believe it was. So these are collage blanks for those that have not seen that video. They are pieces of paper that you take and use your scraps to build pretty much another sheet of paper. And this one here is my favorite one out of all of them. So you just create what you want from them. And like yesterday's video, I created some ATC cards, some tags, some twin sheaves. This is one of the twin sheaves. I still need to finish embellishing them. But I figured I would use my collage paper to create my tags this week. So what I'm going to do is I want some 3-inch tags. Or do I want? I think I want 2-inch. So I'm just going to run it along the cutter. And as you can see, sometimes with them, it doesn't want to go through. So you need your scissors. So the 2-inch one is going to be my mark there. This cutter is not the greatest. It's quite used. So I'm just going to create a line here for myself. There is a lot of layers of paper for it to go through. Like that over there. So I have my cut lines, which will help me here. As you can see, I'm not struggling. There's only a few bits that are hanging on just to get through that last layer. Depends on how many layers you have on your paper if your cutters will cut pretty well. So then I have 3 tags here. So I'm going to kind of eyeball the middle of them because I don't want them to be too big. I'm just going to eyeball. So with this one collage, I'll be able to get 6 small tags, which is about what I want. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball the tops here so we get that tag shape. And the good thing about making tags from them is you can kind of eyeball which way you want which end the top is going to be by your directionals. Like my butterfly is going this way, so my tag's going to be will be the top there. So set those aside. We can use those later. So next step is to create that tag space on the top. So I'm just using a regular hole punch. And kind of, again, most of my tags are eyeballing unless I use my tag punch. But for the collage papers, I don't want to damage my tag punch. I don't want to have too much in there. And then the next step I like to do is rounding the corners on the bottom. I think it just dresses them up a little bit. And depending on how much you have in there, it might take a little bit. So I have a lot of layers on that one. So I'm just going to round it with my scissors. And this punch I've had for a very long time. All it has is an L. I'm not exactly sure the company name and where exactly I picked it up either. And again, I got my layers there. Sometimes it will cut through many layers, sometimes it won't. Okay, so we have our tags essentially made. Now it's just embellishing them. And what I like to do with my tags is put those reinforcements on them They come in sheets. I like to cut mine down because I keep all my tags in a box. My generic tags go in a box. So I keep them in there. So they're just those little white ones. I did have them in gold and I think it was bronze, but I used them all up and then supply chains got interrupted, so it was kind of hard to find them. So you reinforce your tags with those little reinforcements. And they're very easy to do. You just pop those on. So I'm going to go ahead and do these and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back and all of them are done with the little reinforcements on them. And I decided I wanted to add a little bit more to them. So I'm going to use one of these stamps just to dress them up a little bit. And I think I want this one here. Apologize for my chair. Tends to squeak just a little bit. I'm going to pop that on there, and then I'm going to take my cardboard here because I don't want to get any of the ink on my mat here. So I'm going to kind of come in with some gold and some black ink here. And like I said, I just want to dress them up just a little bit. So I'm going to push down on there just enough to get that ink moving around. And then I just want to add it, just a little hint of it. There we go. So you can see there's just a little tiny hint of gold flowers on there. Oh, that's not good. Have you ever had that happen to your ink before? Never had that happen before. I'm gonna clean that up and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I'm not sure what happened with that. I've never had that happen before, but it looks like it lifted a bunch of the stamp up. Have you ever had that happen to you? Is there a way to fix it? Can you leave it down in the comments below and let me know? Because I really like the color and I don't want to get rid of it. So I messed up here. As you can see, I tried to put the black over it and use up some of that ink. So, but I'm not going to worry about it. We can cover that up. So we're just going to use the black ink. This is the acid free. I believe it's from Hobby Lobby. It's either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. So we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to move along. And we're just going to continue to stamp these darlings. Dress them up with just a little bit more. If they make a mistake, we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to move along. We can correct it when we add embellishments. So I'm pushing down in the center here when I do this, just to make sure that I get that little bit pops of color. And pushing down across it. I do have a brayer, but I don't always remember to take it out and use it. And then I'm using the ink aways almost out. Got this 2 years ago, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just starting to run out now. And it works really well. It removes a lot of that gold off of here. So we're done with that. Now let's add some embellishments. So I have some stickers that I've already got here. And I have some pink paper. We're gonna also embellish with that, and I'm gonna use the foam tape that I picked up at my recent Hobby Lobby haul, just to give it a try and see how it works. Doesn't like to peel from the paper very well. End up with a giant disc, it looks like. And I don't like to cut into these for that simple fact you can cut the tape. There we go. It's a nice big disc. So I like that. Grab the foam scissors here. So it peels very nicely. And you can rip it with your fingers. That's a bonus. So I have that sticker. I'm going to go ahead and remove that backing. There's the laminate. And then we have that backing. But I want to have it be a little bit bigger. Laminate off the front. We'll save that for later. Can leave the laminate on. I'm just choosing not to today. I kind of like that faded look that you get. And I just want to pop it on here. And then we're going to cut it a little bit down to size. And I'm eyeballing my cuts here. Okay, so we'll take this piece here that I already have. So it lifts up really well for maneuverability, which is nice. You don't find that sometimes in the double-sided tapes. Sometimes once you put it on there, that's it, you can't take it off. And it rips really good with your nails. So I like that part. And it does cut well with the scissors, again. So we have that, and I think I'm just going to add it onto this one because it's already got so much on there, and I don't want to block too much, so I think I'm going to go on an angle. So we're going to finish this one off a little bit, and then I will come back with what the rest of them look like after. So I have some eyelash trim that I want to use for this tag. I just thought it was really pretty. Colors kind of match. So when I do the tags, I like to pop that through just like that and then pull it kind of like a slip knot. So there we have our tag from the collage blank. I will go ahead and finish these and come back and share them with you. Okay, so I am back and they are all done. I really enjoyed making these ones this week. I did a little bit of embellishment with them. So we have the thank you here, and then I added some little jemmies and some wooden leaves to that one. Then on this one I used the lace heart, and again the lettering here, and I added some heart gems. This one here I used the laminate part of the sticker to have that faded look of the thank you. And on each one I went around with the black ink to chicify them, I guess you'd say. Just to add a little bit of distressing to them. And I added some butterflies and some heart gems. And then I had a half of a heart here, so I thought that would work out really well on the bottom. And they're still drying, but you can see some little stars in there. And then that one there. I added just some jemmies onto the butterflies, and I just used the sticker here. And then the same thing from this one here with the wooden leaf, I added that, and I just kept this one really simple because I loved the way it looked already. But this one here is the one that I first tried to stamp and it didn't come out so well. So this heart worked out perfectly to hide the mistakes. So, or was it this one? This one, sorry. This one with the heart, it covered the mistake from the inking, but you can see faint little lines of it. And I just realized that foiling inside the little paper scrap here has holographic glitter on it. So those are my tags for this week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for helping me through that little mishap with my pigment ink there. And thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.